now, we are unveiling the truths to you so that you may know who you are. Don't you let people take you for granted. Don't you let people undermine you. Because you're a big man, you're a big lady. Now, talking about the mandate. The mandate for every one of us is to come to planet Earth to replenish the face of the earth. Replenish. How God? How can I replenish the face of it as an individual? And I'm not even known, I don't have the capabilities and the personality character traits that I have. You know, I've got nothing that can change the world. You're lying to yourself. That's an illusion. You have something that can replenish the face of the earth. If men like Jeremiah, Makiminizu, can rise up in our city and say, I want to pursue my calling. I want to work on things that benefit other lives and change the face of Emalahleni. Why not you? Why not you? This man, Ujeru has gone all out and said, okay, but I have to forget about that. I have to forget I have to forget about my mother and father and siblings and whatever. I am Jeremiah. I have a purpose of existence and I want to pursue it. And it begins here. I have to make sure that I change the status quo. I change the status quo.
As we see right now, there are so many parents that has died. They've felt the bruise and the pain. That has gone outside. Most challenges that are coming directly from the home. Peer pressure. Let us love our children, saints. Let us love them so much. Let us bring them closer. So ithembe noNkulunkulu ethu usize kakhulu ukuba siwenze lo msebenzi and it's very funny. Basho kahle counseling room ukuthi sibuya kuma different rehab centers. Babuya ezindaweni eziningi. Uthola ukuthi umuntu oyi-1 ubuya kwayi-7 of kwayi-10, but ku-20 years akazange abe pruned and be shaped back. But eThembeni namhlanje we've observed them, we've seen them already. They've changed. We have more than 200 of them already as Rashinchi. 200 of them. More than 200 of them. Some of them, as I speak currently, are undergoing class their computer.
Yeah. Thank you, Emphakatsini Emalahleni FM Plus, ne-Ethembeni Salvation. Invite. I want to promise you, I'll do everything that is money. I always say to people, stop playing big in a small town.
Because from the police side, we do come across situations, program director, whereby our children get killed. Some get crippled because of the beatings they receive at the hands of the community.
He's controlling the media, a Salvation Hope. His icon mentality. He's highly intelligent. He's from that side. He's untouchable. He's going to go to the world and change the world. Thank you so much, Henrik.
How long have you been doing it?
I was a heroin addict for 8 years.
8 years. Addiction has been broken. Come on. How many years?
For 14 years, since 2007.
14 years of addiction broken.
7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
14 years.
14 years. Without any drugs.
Yeah.
Okulekelwa, okusindiswa. But they are able to break ama drugs. Khona umunye sesinaye uhlala wathi yena mina ngina 18 years ngama drugs. But leyo 18 years yonke uNkulunkulu kwazile ukuyi-delete, and now they have started a new life.
Amen.
How are you?
I appreciate abazali abakhona phakathi endlini to support us as the family of Emalahleni. Sisupporta ley'ngane zethu.
Let me start by introducing myself as Linah Malatjie, the Executive Mayor of Emalahleni local municipality, who is highly excited today on the program that has happened. I want to confirm that as COVID-19 was declared and the lockdown was declared, God has made an opportunity that we are able to reach out to some of our kids that were staying in areas that were not appreciable, Emphakatsini, and we find that as we deal with addressing the issue of making sure that during the lockdown each and every child has got a place or a shelter where she or he could be protected. We found an opportunity to pick up some of the kids or to be able to engage with some of the kids that are staying in areas that were not appreciable. And we find that some of them, not necessarily that they don't have families, but because they were taking drugs and they could no longer want to integrate with their families, God has made an opportunity during the lockdown that we're able to take all those kids to take them into places of safety or shelters. One of the shelters that we identified was Ethembeni, which is where now today we're celebrating some of the graduates, because some of the kids, as were indicating, that they were abusing some drugs, and now they had an opportunity to clear from the drugs. So we had a number of those kids that were able to move out of taking drugs. We had also the centers like El Shaddai. We had the center in Kangala, a treatment center. But some of the kids would know that because it was difficult for them to be able to adjust immediately, we worked with the Department of Health to take care of those kids. But we want to affirm that through the program that ultimately Bishop Zulu and the team, which is called Etembeni Children's Haven, they established a program that was dealing with the anti-drug program. And this is the program where it is not for the first time that we're giving out certificates. After we're at lockdown 1, we distributed some of the certificates. We had kids that went through a program for 3 months and they got the certificates. Today, we've got another batch of graduates who have left drugs, and today we're celebrating them. And we want to appreciate the support that we're also getting from the parents who were here. And at a particular point in time, we had an opportunity to reintegrate these kids with their parents, which was an emotional and an exciting program. So we want to say to our parents and our communities, please, let's identify those people that are selling the drugs to our kids, because they make them to be hooked to these drugs. If we're able to fight the origin, where it starts, then it has a rippling effect. We'll definitely, when they don't have areas where to buy the drugs, obviously they will then be able to stop taking drugs because they do no longer have the support of those that are selling the drugs. I want to thank God by the family of the Zulu, the mother and the father, Bishop Zulu. They've been taking care of us, and the volunteers that worked in that center, because they're doing it out of love, they're doing out of sheer support in terms of donations. They rely largely on donations, and we continue to call upon those that have bigger pockets to really contribute and support the center, because we realize that it has also a way of assisting those the young people to stop taking the drugs. We want to appreciate each and every one of you who has been here, and the leadership and those that planned for this program, and all the sponsors who made it possible for these kids to be there and to be able to go through the program. We want to appreciate each and every one, and we are saying thank you very much. We know that as we started with our MEC Mamthandi Shongwe, and I'm sure she will be excited, because we're saying even if we can have few of these kids leaving drugs, a smaller percentage, it will be an achievement for us. But as we look at what is happening today, we look at it as a bigger percentage, which has a fulfillment, and we're saying let's continue doing it. It is for the good of the community of Emalahleni. Thank you very much.